So ladies and gentlemen, we want to determine the area between this line y is equal to x and the curve y is equal to x squared plus 1. If I draw the two, I'll find that this is y, this is x, and that is y. So the curve y is equal to x is like this, y is equal to x. Then we are going to assume that let's look at this curve. If I want to look for its minimum point, so the y, the x is equal to 2x. So I'll see that when this dy, the x is equal to 0, I will have a minimum point. So this is 2x and x is equal to 0. So that means I'm going to have, when x is equal to 0, that's where, so when x is equal to 0, what is y? Y is equal to 0 squared plus 1, and y is going to be 1. So you'll find that the turning point or the minimum point of this curve is going to be around there. So this is x squared plus 1. So we want to evaluate this between, we are told to evaluate between 0 and 1. So the x-axis, okay, the x-axis will have this, between this curve and the x-axis, we are going to have this, and between this line and the x-axis, we are going to have that. So meaning that the area between the two, that is the line and the curve, is going to be this portion. So how do we proceed? Obviously, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the area in between them is going to be integrating from 0 to 1 for x squared plus 1 with respect to x. I take away integrating from 0 to 1 of x with respect to x. In other words, I'm saying this is integral from 0 to 1 of this y1 with respect to x minus integral from 0 to 1 of y2 with respect to x. So this area will equal to integral from 0 to 1. We said we have x squared plus 1 with respect to x minus x with respect to x from 0 to 1. And what is this? This is x cubed divided by 3 plus x. So we have x cubed divided by 3 plus x minus x squared divided by 2. Since the limits are the same, I can just evaluate everything just there and then. And this area is going to be, I put in 1 cubed out of 3 plus 1 minus 1 squared out of 2. So if I put in 0, everything will be 0, because this is 0 plus 0 minus 0. And obviously, what is this going to give you? It's going to give you 1 minus a half. I mean, a third minus a half, then plus 1. So this gives me a third plus a half. So by 6, here I'll have 2, I'll have 3. So this gives me 5 out of 6. So the area between the two will equal to 5 out of 6 square unit. So the area between the curve x squared plus 1 and line y is equal to x is going to be 5 out of 6 square units.